Hi, and welcome back to the Sexy Brutal, where between episodes I relocated myself to this place so that we can start seeing what Aurum does all day. Let's view that through the other door. Is this connected? This looks connected. No, that door is obviously closed. Let's put on the candle. And take out that horrifying music. Yeah, that's better. Let's see what they're doing over there. This is the door. Because the stupid wheelchair guy is slower than the other one. Let's restart that. Shouldn't have looked through it. I just want to go to the bar and do the stuff. So I'm pretty sure we need to be able to talk to the ghosts, so that's why I started with turning on the stuff. Also take away the record. Because I like the bar music more than the other music. He should be nearby. Last time I went almost exactly as fast as now. I think I hear him. There he is. And I never get tired of seeing this messed up creepy bar. That is a large man. I don't care how big he is. If he doesn't know the password, he's not stepping foot in the club. Hey, is that? Wait, shut up, you two, is that? Hey, even in a hangout like this. It is Aurum Ruins. Can spot you anywhere, a mile away, Willow. Well, I love his work, but if he doesn't know the password, then... Oh, shut up about your stupid password. Everyone knows it's Eleanor. Okay, Thanos said the statue is through here. Let's go take a look. Fine, but no one else gets a free pass. And the password is Eleanor. Let's watch it. Right. Pull the arm, you say? There we go, just like you said. Can't say I wasn't willing to help a guy out, Thanos. No, maybe just one quick drink. Okay. Turn on the lighter. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Acoustics in rooms must be extraordinary. You know the term the brown note? I invented that. Guess it makes sense for the VIP room to have its own corner bar. This drink looks less poisonous than in the other room. Looks like a proper shindig. Or is that how many instruments a hootenanny? Maybe it's a fully boned barnstormer? I was passed over the first saxophone. Oh, that's a thingy. Go down here. Take that card. something among the pieces, a jack of diamonds, which opened something in the Theatre Brutale, the Moloch egg. The Moloch egg was one of the Marquis's most guilty pleasures. The egg itself was one of the 3 legendary treasures created for the Russian nobility by the Runes family, the greatest goldsmiths in living memory of which Aurum is a distant descendant. The reason the Marquis acquired it, however, was mainly because he knew that his old friend and security expert Grayson Grayson was obsessed with the egg and driven almost to madness with a longing to see it. The Marquis, fully capable of being a complete bastard when it amused him, delighted in dropping none too subtle hints to Grayson that it was hidden somewhere in the mansion. The band plays on, no matter what and no matter when. The band always plays. What are you saying? I'm not about... Haven't stolen anything. Yeah, that I can't believe. After all, he built this place, or his family did anyway. Sir, please, don't you worry. I don't buy anything fishy's going on. But I did say I'd help him, and the one thing I can't shake it is I haven't seen Lucas. You know anything about that? No, sir, the master is often very busy. There's a cart in there. Yeah, but I've not seen Ellie either. It seems a little off somehow. Anyway, I guess I'll have to pass on another drink, or Thanos, whatever. That's close. That ain't right. Must be some of those weird robots Lucas had 6 pence made. I mean, the blackjack dealer is something else. Oh no, I have to wait for him. You'd think for a guy who designed this place, Thanos would have put something. You're talking so fast, I can't even read it in that time. The show will start in 1 hour. I think we'll be a bit too late if we wait for him like this. Yeah, this is free now. Wait. Go where I'll tell you. There's one thing, the Sexy Brutalis in spades, it's bars. No one goes thirsty here. 6 of diamonds. Doesn't do anything in the brochure yet. Pull 3 times. 1, 2, 3. This is now the time where she hangs herself. Are you still over there? So this might be the perfect timing. Can already go in there. If he accepts my left click. One, 2. Oh, I've only 2 hours. That might be maybe too close. I need to set up. Maybe needing to set up the other one first. Let's see about that. We have 2 hours to go on. Just ignore the danger and run through, because we're out of time almost. 1 hour. Oh god, that's so close. Come on. 3 times. 1, 2. They're almost stepping in. 3. Yes. Wow, that's close timing. Aurum, that's done it. The statue symbols, I don't understand. This shouldn't be the correct combination. You think maybe the Marquis changed it then? It's possible, but if that were true, then the ones I was working towards, well, it's too terrible to imagine what could have happened. I'm feeling better than I thought I would. Maybe I don't need this mask on right now. Yes, I rather feel a weight has been lifted. Do they both put their mask away? Do I get both masks? No, I only get Thanos' masks. It's me coming in now. Okay. Ah, Boone. Lefcadia, how are you, man? Did you do something with the elevator here? I had the most terrible feeling. Boone, would you mind terribly continuing our search for Lucas? I'm worried about him, but he is least likely to be offended when the concern is coming from you. That boy loves you, Leffy. Looks up to you, you know? Even with all his crazy riches, he still has a soul needs saving. Plus this old fool here owes me a drink. And some staff members an apology. There will be zero apologizing. The sass on that young man, I'll tell you my day. And then they go away, I take the mask, I go down the elevator and I'll be locked in again. Good that I'm positively certain that I did everything over here. Didn't get all the invitations though. Thanos' mask is yours, Boone. Thanos' architect inside. The genius architect Thanos Goretsky had an unparalleled knowledge of the sexy brutale. Visiting certain areas of the mansion will trigger memories and reveal secrets. Unlock new entries in the brochure by using the power when the prompt appears. He knows more about this place than any man, except perhaps for Reggie. With that mask and Thanos' knowledge, so much will be revealed to you. Thanos' monument is your path forward, but he can also reveal so much about the mansion and the path you've already taken. You've opened the path downwards, Boone. I want to thank you. There's something so precious down there in the dark. Come to find me. I know where you are. I need the key to the hut that you're in. But now I'm trapped down there. Ah, and I attune to this clock now by riding the elevator. Saturday. The basement. I assume the elevator doesn't work. The Marquis invites you to tonight's show. Ah, this is a... yeah, of course. The candles burn clean and bright, reflecting what could be pure gold paneling on the floors. The elevator is a work of art. It appears to be wrought from pure gold with one of the finest examples of a clockwork lift mechanism you could imagine. For it to be hidden down here is a selfish crime. This room, you remember. What do I remember about this room? Something in the brochure. Yeah, we know that. Oh, we get another tutorial for the last key item, of course. The Great Gold Elevator. Reginald's Sixpence was Reginald's Sixpence 1 was the closest to the Marquis of all the guests who visited the mansion. The Marquis recognized that within Sixpence was a true spark of genius, and he confided and colluded with him like no other. Sixpence knew about the basement and created a mechanical elevator using sections of gilded steel that Aurum had created to his specifications. For many engineers, knowing that their greatest work would be hidden in the depths of the basement would be an insult, but Sixpence truly lived for the pure joy of the challenge, a trait that perhaps would come to be misused. The 3 paintings of people you do not recognize. The books appear to be written in a foreign language. Then you realize every page is filled with lurid descriptions of murders, handwritten in mirror writing. Let's look at the map. Yeah, we're in the basement now. We have been in the basement over there once. Ah yeah, that's how we exited the theater. North or south? Let's go south. Yeah, this looks completely like nothing. The Bank of Electronics, the main console is labeled theater. It looks highly technical, but some of the wires has been torn out roughly. This is how he set up the whole thing. Machines possibly undergoing repairs. A 7 of diamonds. There's schematics for what appears to be some kind of explosive. They are too technical to understand, but they nibble at the edges of your memory for some reason. Mirror surface is flawless. Something about it makes you deeply uneasy. Okay, this is the rooms where they set up stuff to happen in the rest of the mansion. Always need to keep a lookout out for the mask maybe appearing. These pots appear to be pure copper. The collection is worth a small fortune. A large and very stinky couple of cheeses and a cooking book entitled Cheese Embrace the Stench. Dirty dishes piled high. It's perhaps the most comforting and homey thing in the mansion so far. Looks like a servant's dining area, perhaps. But best letting the servants that they are needed upstairs. An ornate dumpware that has a statue arm inside. This is where he got this statue arm from. Okay. Then over here. Another hallway. Series of books on the history of Japanese ghost stories. A small table for cards has been set up here. Ah, maybe we have to go here with the cards. Paintings on the wall are a triptych with an inscription at the bottom. The story of Aoyaki. Spiky box with a big padlock. That we can, of course, pick. To get an ace of diamonds, which obviously unlocks something. Everything that's in a chest or somehow hidden unlocks something. The dining hall has never been used to hold a formal meal as staff and guests alike find a deeply unsettling room to be in. A dumbwaiter connects down to the kitchen, as is usual in mansions of this size. As a somewhat macabre joke, the Marquis had the room laid out for a dumb supper, a meal for the dead, which was a reference that he was certain Willow would appreciate. She, however, found no humor in it whatsoever. Uh-huh. Oh, so we're going around now? Ooh. 2 bottles of Chateau Margaux 1787. Cabinet is filled with 5 bottles of Mouton Rothschild 1945. That's impossible. Yeah, that's the most expensive wine in the world. A secret meeting room hidden deep in the mansion. Just being in the room affords a sense of intrigue and power. We get a 6 of hearts, and there are 2 bottles of Macallan M whiskey on the display. The sheer cost. Yeah, it didn't open a brochure thing. And I think this is a room. A secret passage to the basement has been discovered. What was this? Something about anti-venoms. Yeah, this is the secret passage that we discovered, not the other one. Okay, that's our way back into the other place. Let's restart the day. What did I lose? Ah, the statue arm. Yeah, but that dumbwaiter connects to the kitchen up there, so there's not really need to take it right now. Let's take it nonetheless. But we'll rewind the time to have more time. isn't in yet. We have to wait for the other guy to send it down here. Okay. Ooh, wow, this is looking big. Above are your delicate glass tubes walkways. Yeah, where would that be? That's likely over here. No, wait, it's over here? That doesn't make sense. So this is like the last room here. Boon, this place is not like the rest of the mansion. This is where the Marquis keeps some of his most powerful secrets locked up tight. Behind the statue, I believe there's a door. You need to find the way to open it. If I can talk to him, if I could just see what. I cannot stay here. Please, Boon, help me see what's behind this door. Yeah, so we need a key. Pipes or tubes connect to the statue. They feel more organic than mechanical, like veins or arteries gone cold. Statue screams madness at you. It's horrible to behold. There appears to be a doorway in it, but there's not so much as a crack around the edges. So we need to go in two different locations to open a two-part puzzle that's somehow connected to these wires and cables. Let's go south first. Even if it doesn't look like south here. A vein-like tube, it's horrible to be near. The statue, a relative of the ones upstairs. That's the king. His arm is missing. Wait, let's just explore everything and then do the puzzle. Avoid missing ball for high score. A mechanized skeleton robot is on the table. Its innards are laid open. Its part fell through the repair or construction. Do not eat the poker chips. It looks like a huge amount of power is being used in this room. A roulette ball. A grate in the wall. You can hear the casino faintly in the distance through the vents. The four of spades. Okay. Notice scrolled on the dark blue picture. Thanos avoids the lift shaft. Immolate instead. Aurum, render in the furnace. Grayson, lure and trap impale. Red, self-termination on electrics. Manipulate affections as needed. Tequila, lethal self-laceration, then feed to spider. Willow, drowning to mundane. Despair into hanging. Trinity always hears the girl out. Put her in with the spider. Clay killed the spider, poison him instead. Sixpence, blow his brains out, and now his light has gone out. Okay, do we need to do a run where we have to save everyone? Because I would need some setup for that. Some serious setup. And we get the Queen of Diamonds. Where we get one thing for the basement, the gramophone room. An enormous gramophone stands in the dark. It is from here that the announcements for the mansion sound out. But who would create such a thing? Aurum would lack the mechanics, Thanos the inspiration, Sixpence the innovation, and Tequila the drive. The record spins when you run, creating sound and fury for as long as you exert yourself, but you go nowhere. You arrive back at the beginning, older, but no wiser. I assume I'm out of time almost. I assume I won't make it today, so let's just see what this is about. The vein-like tubes, they are horrible to be near. The walls are patched together with old wooden beams. It feels insecure, like an old place just holding together. A cocktail goblet. A large basin filled with brackish water. You dip the goblet in. Now of a goblet with water. A small sapling pokes up from the cracks. Water it. The soil is now wet. Notebook, the first few pages are filled with tally marks. The sheets are dirty, the papers are too faded to be read. We need to do something more with the thing. There's a card over there. I think I need a card here, a bigger card. Let's not go to the room with the wire. A sexy brutal pinball machine, it needs a ball to play. And I win a card, which is the 10 of hearts, which doesn't net me anything. Not? Not even here? Okay. A click but nothing more. Perhaps another button will begin the sequence. Something is under the sheet. There's a gentle sound of a ventilator. In, out, in, out. Click. Click. The machine hums to life, so that's the first button. The room is sterile cold. Not even the slightest attempt at any kind of comfort has been made. So we're starting with this one. Then 2 machines are now up and running. Something's wrong. The machines all fall silent. Click but nothing more. Which button? 1, 2... And the third one attached to it is the one over there. Nope. Okay, not like this. Is there one behind here? Oh, wait. This room, you remember. Okay, you need to be in a very specific place to trigger that. The clean room, a laboratory, a hospital, a torture chamber. The room gleams with advanced technology and machines hum in the background. There's something on the slab. The outline of a person, perhaps? There's heavy breathing, as if the machines are forcing air into someone's lungs. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay. Let's see what happens if we do everything. 1, 2. Also interesting gas bottles there in the background. Something is happening. We have one of them turned on. So with the bottles there in the background, there's a bottle of nitrogen, a bottle of oxygen, which is perfect because those are basically the 2 components you need to breathe. You need the nitrogen because otherwise you would get oxygen poisoning by too heavy concentrated oxygen. And the third one is the kind of gas they use at dentists' places to make you feel funny and good. I don't think I have enough time to get the thing, but let's go over there nonetheless. I know exactly what to do now, so... Still don't know what to do with like the water thing over at the other place. I think the time is running close. I mean, I will be able to enter the door perhaps, but this will be very close. I hope I have not. I don't have to do something inside there. We get a cinematic sequence. Did I accidentally skip the sequence? Oh, that's not right. That opened this door. Oh god. Oh god. Another sequence puzzle? A red flower. Check inventory for details. This room you remember. The graveyard. A cold wind blows down here. The door opens into a wide outer field deep in the depths of the mansion. This is impossible. You recognize the names on the graves. You recognize the carvings on the stone. Okay, we can do this faster now. But let's do that in the next episode. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.